Right, so this is the sandblaster I use to sandblast everything in my videos. And overall, so far, it's been a good sandblaster. It works well for what I need to do. But the main complaint I have is the light inside is it's mediocre. So this is it with it off. I'll put you against the glass so you can see, against the plastic. This is light off and light on. As you can see, it's really not the greatest. When you have something inside and because the light's at the back, if something is this shape, when you're trying to sandblast something behind the light, everything just goes dark and it's just really hard to see. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of an improvement to the lighting system. I've got these LED strips and this wire. I'm going to try sticking these with one inside up there, around there, one here on the underside obviously. That way we should have more even lighting. I should be able to see things on both sides. And these might be a little bit brighter than the stock light as well. Right, so I'm going to be sticking these strips, probably one here and one around here. So therefore I should have light on both sides of whatever I'm blasting. For now I'm just going to tap into the 12 volt supply, that's what it already has. I just want to make it clear though that this is not a how-to video, it's purely just for entertainment. I don't intend for this to be copied. So what I'm going to do here is just tap into the switch the same place that the original light came out of. I'm going to use the same sealing hole as well, so it should be basically the same as stock in regards to sealing and wire outing. This is not 240 volts in here, it's only 12 volt. The transformer plugs into here, which is already down to 12 volts DC. Okay, so this is the module off of the side of the sandblaster. And as you can see here, the old power used to come in through where the transformer plugs into and into this switch, where it then comes through these spade terminals. So that's your positive and negative, which we do need to worry about because LEDs are polarized. They require the correct polarity in order to work. So what I'm going to do is make an adapter so that the original light can plug into two female spade connectors, and then I'll have another couple branch off, which these lights will then be wired into themselves. So this is going to be the setup. As you can see, they are both interlinked, and then this is going to be like that. Right, so blue is negative. Right, so I've fed these cables through off camera and soldered on these connectors here. These are crimping connectors, but I prefer to solder them because I never find that you get you never find you get a good solid connection with the crimper. So there's those connectors connected and sheathed over. Now this module's ready to just be put back on like that. Now I don't have someone to help me here to hold this, so what I'm going to do instead, get a bit of this, a bit of that. What's wrong with this picture? Something a little not where it should be. Right, so we've got that little pass-through buttoned up. I'll have to give the ceiling a bit of a clean first, though. I'm expecting these will slowly fall down over time as the sand will get behind the stickiness, but we'll see. This is what it is from the other side now. The super glue did a good job of holding things. So unfortunately, one of the LED strips decided it would stop working completely. I tried cutting it to a shorter length and mucking around with it in case it was a loose connection, and it just did not want to work. I measured it with the multimeter and there was 12 volts where there was supposed to be 12 volts, it just decided to die. So now I've got half of what I wanted. It's not going to be brighter on this side, but now when I'm working on something and I'm working behind the light, I should be able to see the other side of things now. That was a real problem before, and this should fix that. I made a little silver bracket to hold the conduit or conduit, and luckily because I soldered the wires onto the plug, I could just unplug the LED strip. Didn't have to unsolder anything. So now if I do come across another one of these strips, I can just plug it straight in, stick it on, and it'll be hunky-dory. So now let's give it a test. So I might put a shot up of what it looked like before. This is the after. Now I can work with things with light on both sides. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. It's a bit unfortunate we didn't get both strips working like I was hoping for, but it is what it is. It's still an improvement. So thank you very much for watching, and catch you next time.